Hi everyone, how are we doing? Christine with Live Fit Yoga here. Thank you for being here. Today's class format is going to be a yoga stretch class with an emphasis on hips. Let's get started. Today we'll get started on our backs. We have Rocky joining us here. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, Supta Baddha Konasana. Recline, bound angle pose. Butterfly out your knees. Press the soles of your feet together firmly. Relax. Get as relaxed as you possibly can in this space. Feel the stretch at your inner thighs. See if you can just walk your heels a little bit up towards your booty. Let gravity pull the outsides of your legs down, closer to the ground. Option to keep your arms long or reach your arms overhead, whichever you prefer here. Scan your body. Notice any areas of your body that are calling to you that may need a little bit more attention today. So the hips can be a little frustrating for some of us. We store emotions and stress in our hips. Can be slightly uncomfortable. We really need our breath today, more so than ever, to send the breath to those areas of tension in our bodies, areas that may be calling to us. So I want you to really visualize your breath today. Drawing the oxygen, breathing in and in, and then sending the breath to those areas of discomfort. Full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let a few more on your own. Elongate the breath, nice deep breaths in through the nose. And deep breaths out of the mouth to start. Good, one more full open mouth inhale. And open mouth exhale. Next round of breath, seal your lips tight. Close your mouth. Inhale in through your nose. Exhale out of your nose. Create a throat constriction, like you're dragging the breath across the backside of your throat. Notice that oceanic sound that your throat muscles make as you use this breathing technique. Your Ujjayi Pranayama breath, your victorious yoga breath, aids to not only build internal heat, keeps us grounded, keeps us present and focused on yoga, pushing out all thoughts. So as you continue with your practice today, notice if you're starting to wander, the mind is starting to wander. Come back to your Ujjayi breathing and push those thoughts away. Connect to your physical breath, connect to the stretches. Blink your eyes open, take your hands to the outside of your legs. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest. Exhale, happy baby, open out your knees, flex your feet. Take your hands to the inside or outside arches of your feet. And gently pull your feet, feel your knees press towards your armpits here. If your toe bone's lifting a lot, you'll press your heels to the front of your space, or you'll take your hands to your hamstrings, your knee creases. Inhale, pull your knees to your rib cage. Exhale, extend your left leg long. Interlace all 10 fingers at your shin and then gently pull your leg away from you, getting a nice stretch through the groin and inner thigh. So notice the left shoulder. If it lifts away from the earth, that's okay. Just give your knee a hug, a pull it towards you. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another deep breath in. Another deep breath out. Lengthen your right leg down. And then inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee. On your exhale, interlace all 10 fingers at your shin. And then pull your thigh away from you so that the thigh comes to the outside of the rib cage. And gently give your shin, your leg a nice tug, a pull. Pull that your thigh towards your left armpit. Squeeze. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Very nice. Release your left leg down. Take a wall-to-wall stretch. Here, reach your arms overhead. Lift your spine off the mat. Feel the stretch at the front part of your belly, the top part. That's it. Reach and breathe. And breathe out. Good. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest. Then exhale, rock and roll the length of your spine. Take your hands to your knee creases. Gain momentum here. And come up to your booty. Sit up as tall as you can. Butterfly out your legs. Press the soles of your feet together. And then lift the knife edges of your feet off the mat. Connect your fingertips underneath your feet. Sit up as tall as you can. Lead with your heart here. Breathe in, grow tall. And exhale, dome your shoulder blades. Bring your elbows to the front of your shins. Chin to throat. You feel the stretch at the inner thighs. Yes, and breathe deep. Good. Work on your next inhale. Reverse the steps here. Align shoulders over your hips and breathe out. Good. Kick your legs behind you. Inhale, push up to your hands. Exhale, child's pose. Open up your knees out super wide. Then walk your big toes inward. Reach your arms forward. Sink your hips to your heels. Ground your elbows through your fingertips firmly onto your mat. Then release your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the stretch through the inner thighs. Find your depth here. Open up as wide as you can here. Don't be afraid to move. So the goal is to find stillness, but we also want to get deep into the stretch. So take your time with it. And then once you find your depth, then create stillness in this pose. Inhale, tabletop, push up to your hands. As you breathe, walk your legs in hip width distance. Make your spine as flat as can be. Then inhale, cow pose. Press your belly down towards your mat. Bend your elbows. Press your heart forward. Breathe in. Exhale, cat pose. Squeeze your belly in. Chin to throat. Feel the stretch across your shoulders and upper back. Squeeze your belly to your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Now, friends, add in any other movements that feel good to you. Taking hip circles, some neck rolls, rocking side to side, or perhaps stretching your forearms, flip your wrists. take what you need here for the next few rounds of breath. And be mindful of repeating your movements on the right and the left sides of your body. So always creating balance and symmetry in your practice and your physical body. Just honoring that. Once you've balanced out both sides of your body, inhale, tabletop. Then exhale, walk your hands forward. And gently lower down to your belly. Bend your elbows inward. And extend your arms out to a T. Now lift your left leg up off the mat on your inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Create an L shape from your heel or Achilles up to your hip here. And then press your inner thigh to your mat, lengthen through your hands, right ear down and ground it down to your mat. So stay relaxed through your head, through your neck. Nice stretch through the left inner thigh. My microphone's in the way, so I'm gonna curl my chin down to my throat, but keep your neck long. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg. Then exhale, bend your knee, bring your chin to your right shoulder. Make an L shape with your right leg from your hip down to your Achilles. And ground your left temple down onto your space. Stay relaxed. Energetically press your right hip point down to the ground. Feel the nice stretch through the right inner thigh or pinching at the right hip. And release your right leg long. Inhale, bring your chin to center. Then exhale, lengthen through your hands. Inhale, locust pose. Lift everything up off the earth, your limbs, your legs, your arms. And balance on your belly here. Peel one or more rib cage off the mat as you lift using your back muscles. Breathe in and breathe out. Get another inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat, chin down. Then inhale, lift your left leg as you bend your knee, flex your foot, creating an L shape. Exhale, alligator twist. Roll onto your right shoulder. Then lift your left hand up off the mat. You can take a half bind if you like, or bend the left elbow and place it on your mat. So different options for the left hand, either bend the left elbow or half bind or keep it long, whatever you choose. You'll feel a nice stretch through the left hip flexor, maybe even at the outer glute and the right shoulder as you roll onto the right side of your body. And lengthen your left arm long, slowly roll onto your belly. Connect your left leg back down to your space. And inhale, lift your right leg as you make an L shape with your knee. Then exhale, alligator twist, roll onto your left side. Connect your foot to the earth. Keep your right hand long or bend your elbow or half bind. Feel that pinch at the left shoulder. You stretch through the left shoulder and the groin on the right, inner thigh. reach your right arm long on your inhale. Then exhale, roll onto your belly. Good work. Bend your elbows, press your hands into your mat. Lift your belly off of the mat and then sit your hips back to your heels for embryo pose. Walk your hands back towards you. Dome your shoulder blades, chin to throat. Reach your arms behind you with your palms facing up. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Curl up into a teeny tiny ball. Bend your elbows, press your hands into your mat. Inhale, lift your forehead away from your mat. And exhale, puppy pose. Lift your glutes away from your heels. Align your hips over your knees. Take a walk with your hands. Walk your hands forward. Press your hands, fingertips, elbows firmly onto your mat. Keep the hips directly over the knees. Gently press your forehead down. Puppy pose, nice stretch through the shoulders, through the serratus anterior as you connect your elbows down. Then energetically pull your mat towards you. So what that means, pulling the mat towards you, you're using your fingertips, your elbows to really press forward. So pull the mat, pull, like you're pulling it, right? So that's it. Next, inhale, slowly lift your forehead away. Then exhale, walk your hands back. Good. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, kick your legs off to either side. Good work. Line up your glutes at the middle of your mat. Bend your left knee. Walk the sole of your foot into your right inner thigh. Then flex your right toes up to the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist your torso and your shoulders towards your foot for seated separate leg stretch. Lead with your heart. If your left shoulder's lifting a lot, press it down to square off the shoulders. Surrender. And inhale, slowly lift your torso away from your thigh. Then exhale, release and lengthen your left leg long. Bend your right knee. Pull the sole of your foot into your left inner thigh. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist your shoulders towards your left foot. And slowly fold forward. Reach towards your toes, leading with your heart. For seated separate leg stretch. Next, inhale, slowly lift your belly away from your thigh. Then exhale, lengthen your right leg long. Keep a wide stance here with your legs. Then externally rotate your legs outwards. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, seated wide-legged forward fold. Notice as you hinge forward, the legs will actually internally rotate them. So I want you to push the legs out first, because naturally what will happen is the legs will rotate in a little bit. And depending on your flexibility, the elbows can come down to your mat. For some of us, we have a wider stance. For some of us, it's middle splits. Just acknowledge where you are in full accepting of where you are in your practice and what your body is capable of, right? The more we breathe, the more we stretch, the deeper we go, the more yoga we do, the more flexibility. I am not naturally flexible, right? Everyone thinks because I teach yoga that I'm like the most flexy, bendy person. I have to work really, really hard at it. Really tight hip sockets and joints. I have an awful knee injury, but I do what I can. Doesn't matter, non-judgment and non-comparison. Right? It just feels good. Yoga feels good. It doesn't matter how far I can go with certain poses. There's poses that I can get really deep into, and there's other poses that they just are what they are, right? So we just accept that. One more breath in. And one more breath out. On your next inhale, slowly rise on up. Oh, that feels really nice. And then exhale, walk your feet inward. Let's take Paschimottanasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana, reach forward, lead with your heart. And then dome your shoulder blades, surrender down. Nice stretch through the back sides of the legs. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. If you'd like to connect your forehead to your knees, then bend your knees. If you'd like to lock the knees out, then do so. Good. Inhale, slowly rise on up. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Take your fingertips to where your bicep and tricep connect. Inhale, lengthen as you reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Shift the weight into the left hip just a little bit. Avoid toppling over here. Just a nice side bend from the hip up to the elbow. For a deeper stretch, walk your fingertips down your neck. All right. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Take your fingertips to your left elbow. Gently pull over. Side bend to the right. Nice stretch through the hip. From the hip up to the elbow. Pull up and over. Lengthen through the left side. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, release your hands down to your mat. Kick your legs off to either side, right or left. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, send your hips up to the sky. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Let's paddle out our dog. Bend into your right knee. Press your left heel down. Switch it out. Bend your left knee. Press your right heel down to your mat. Squeeze your belly in tight. Allow your heart to melt towards your thighs. Feel your tailbone sharpen and lift up to the sky. Take it at your own pace, moving fast or slow. Find stillness in your down dog. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your right leg high. Drive your heel up and press the sole of your left foot down. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your right foot outside your right pinky. Outside the right pinky, press both hands firmly into your mat, rock it forward and back. I promised you hips today. press your palms firmly into your mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Kick your right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Work your shin forward. And then press your left shin down, as well as the top of your foot down. Walk your hands to the outside of your hips. Sit up as tall as you can. Breathe in. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands forward. Any pain, come onto your back 4, supine figure 4. Pain in the knees, really, right? I remember after my knee surgery, it was very hard for me to get into this position. I never thought I'd see the day that I could move into half pigeon on the right, my right knee. But with time and patience and healing and strengthening, I finally got here. So never give up on yourself. If you have injuries you're nursing, yoga is amazing. So many different types of yoga. Make sure you research. Right? We have yin, we have yoga laddis, stretching, vinyasa power yoga, hot yoga. Hot yoga is super beneficial to detox and keep us safe from injury because it really warms up all the muscles. Your next inhale, take your hands underneath your shoulders, press up, and exhale, tuck your toes under. Inhale, three-legged down dog, kick your right leg up. Exhale, scorpion. Bend your knee, drive your heel to the left side of your mat. Keep your shoulders and armpits pressed down and square down. So notice if the right shoulder is lifting and you're twisting. Press down, lift through the right knee and in. And inhale, three-legged down dog. Point and rotate the right hip down. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your left leg up. Drive your heel up. Press your right heel down. Breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your left foot to the pinky side of your left hand. So a wide lunge here. Press your hands firmly down. Shift forward and back. Hi, Rocky. You want to go in the back? Yeah. Want to do some yoga? He's so old. He's 17. He's still kicking. He won't give up. Now, you use that as your motivation. So how many years is that in dog years? He doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay here. You don't want to leave us. What's up? Use the strength of your shoulders, your core. Press firmly into your hands. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Kick your leg up. And then exhale. I think we did scorpion after half pigeon, but that's okay. No worries. Once again, press your left armpit down. Rocky distracted me. We'll blame it on the dog, yeah? And then find more lift through the inner thigh. Lift and stretch that right groin and thigh, pinching through the left hip. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, half pigeon. Bend your left knee outward. Walk your shin forward. Ground your right shin down. Press the top of your right foot down. Walk your hands to your hips. Breathe in as you grow tall. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands forward. Supine figure 4 on your back if this is painful. Inhale, push up to your palms. Exhale, tuck your right toes under, lift your kneecap off your mat. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, upright frog pose. Take a walk with your feet. Line up the inner arches of your feet to the long edges of your mat. Sit your hips back. If you have a yoga block, this is where it might come in handy. This is a challenge for some of us. That's okay. Modification here, you can ground the glutes down and take butterfly pose. Bring your hands to prayer. Connect your elbows to the insides of your knees. And then pull your shoulders down and away from your ears. Surrender and breathe. Breathe into the discomfort. I know it's uncomfortable. I know. Big hip opener here. Use your breath. Visualize the breath going into your hip joints. See it. Take your hands to your mat. Inhale, lift your hips slowly. Exhale, toe heel your feet into hip width distance, and then let's take some bending of the knees here. Good work. Nice job. Taking ragdoll from here. Keep your legs as they are. I personally like to walk my feet out super wide. Bend your knees. Drape your torso in between your thighs. Grab opposite elbow. Sway side to side. That feels good. Forward and back. Lengthen the crown of your head down towards your space. Feel your spine get longer. Find stillness in your ragdoll. Bring your fingertips on your mat directly underneath your chin. Inhale, ragdoll twist. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Bend your left knee, straighten your right knee. Push your booty back and reach the crown of your head forward. Pull your right shoulder behind you. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Feel that nice stretch through the right side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, another breath in. Exhale, forward fold ragdoll. Bring your fingertips, right fingertips exactly where your left hand was. Inhale, ragdoll twist to the left. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Stack your shoulders. Bend your right knee and straighten your left leg. Push your hips back. Notice how straight my spine is, and then pull your left shoulder towards you or pull it back. Feel the expansion across your chest muscles. Reach and lengthen through your fingertips. Reach up towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, fold. Oh, nice job. Walk your feet into a comfortable distance. Dome your shoulder blades. Chin to throat. On your inhale, slowly rise up. Exhale, equal standing pose, Samasthiti. Grip them out with your toes. Bend your elbows outward. Connect your hands at heart center. Close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Great job today, my friends. Little bit more today. We'll be on our feet for just a little bit. Take one big breath in. One big breath out. And come to standing at the top of your space. Release your hands down by your sides. And face your palms to the front of your space. Roll your shoulders up and down your spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana. Reach your arms overhead. Feel the engagement of your quads as they lift away from your kneecaps. Squeeze your belly in towards your spine. Radiate your pinkies as you rotate your wrists to the back of the space. You'll feel that nice ignition and warming of the triceps. Full breath in. Exhale, back bend. Bend your elbows. Push your hip points forward. Kiss your shoulder blades behind you. Squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Kiss your hands together, bend your waist, lead with your heart, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins. As you breathe, shift weight into your toes to fire up your hamstrings. Squeeze your belly in nice and tight as you reach the crown of your head forward, full breath in. Exhale, squat and curl, lift your heels, fingertips to your mat. Feel the stretch at the soles of your feet, dome your shoulder blades, gaze inward to your heart. We'll flow that breath to movement 2 times. Ground the heels down first. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Good, one more time, ground the heels. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Take your hands to your mat. Step your feet back hip width distance. Press your heels to the back of your space to stretch the back sides of your legs. Squeeze your belly in tight. Dome your shoulder blades. Feel the stretch across your upper back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. One more spine exercise today. Interlace all 10 fingers at your lower back. Press your palms together, as well as the tops of your feet. Press them firmly into your mat. Inhale, down locust pose. Lift your chest and your kneecaps, and lift your thumbs away from your glutes. Breathe in as you use your back muscles to lift. Breathe out. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, slowly release down to your mat. Nice work. All right, inhale, push up to your knees. And exhale, have a seat on your glutes. So today, we're going to take belly down frog pose. Okay. It looks different for everyone. For some of us, the inner thighs, the belly, we can release it down to our mats. Depending on our hips, for some of us, the booty will be lifted. Take your hands, walk them forward, a few handprints. And then separate out your legs nice and wide, almost like you're moving into child's pose. Okay. Push your hips back towards your heels. Then walk your hands forward. Once you find the connection and you release the elbows to the fingertips down, you'll walk the feet out, creating an L shape, just like we did earlier in class, so that the inside of the ankles press onto your mat. You can stay here or you can walk it forward and then melt your belly down onto your mat. So take what you need here. Your practice, your time. Continue to deepen the stretch by really pressing your inner thighs down, carving the tailbone under. I have a little mic issue, so my neck is really tensed right now. You want to avoid that. So either ground the chin down or the forehead down. And then I personally like to bend the elbows out first, creating a diamond shape with my index finger to my thumb. Then I press up and push yourself up. Good work. Then walk the feet in like you're moving into child's pose. And then sit your hips back, walk the knees in. And we'll stay right here, just getting a nice stretch through the inner thighs. Good job. Pull your shoulders up and down your back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope that when you're done with class, you really feel the difference in the hips This is a great stretch for the beginning, or great class rather, for the beginning of the day before you start your day. Yes, it is challenging when we take stretching classes at the very beginning of the day before we start the day, because we've been sleeping, we've been lying down, we're super tight, we're stiff. However, if you stretch at the beginning of the day, then just notice how you feel through the day, how well you can move, how well the body responds. Right, so although it may be challenging in the moment, just notice how you feel after class. Right, face the front of your space, press your glutes down into your mat. Be sure your booty's at the middle of your mat. Reach forward, slowly surrender down. Inhale, pull your knees into your chest. Exhale, happy baby. Flex your feet. Take your hands to the inside or outsides of your feet and gently give the soles of your feet a tug. Feel your kneecaps. Pull down towards your armpits. Rock it side to side here. Engage your belly here. So squeeze your belly in. Good. Inhale, pull your knees to the outside of your rib cage. Exhale, lengthen your left leg long to your mat. Interlace all 10 fingers at your right shin. Inhale, give your knee a squeeze, half when removing. Exhale, supine twist, guide your leg across your body. Reach your arms out, extend through your fingertips, bring your chin to your right shoulder. You can always take a bend to your bottom knee if you'd like, or lift your left hand off the mat and then just pull your inner thigh down to the earth. Using your fingertips to the outside of your knee and really pulling down. Inhale, gently pull your knees back through center. Exhale, extend your right leg long. Interlace all 10 fingers at your left shin. Give your knee a hug, a pull. As you pull it to the left of your rib cage, breathe in, half when removing. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your leg across your body. Roll onto your right outer hip. Extend through the hands, chin to left shoulder, or lift your right hand off the earth and then pull your thigh down. Deepen that twist, deepen the stretch through the left side, down your hip, down the IT band. Inhale, gently pull your knees back through center. Exhale, curl up into a small ball. And then from here, either surrender down to Shavasana or add one more final asana, one more final pose. Take what you need, perhaps it's legs up the wall, an additional happy baby. Explore. Perhaps something else is calling to you that I did not address. Take your time. We are here for 1 minute. Few more rounds of breath. Your next inhale, pull your knees into your chest. Exhale, give yourself a hug, a squeeze as you wrap your arms around your shins, lifting your chin up towards your knees. Take a full breath in. Exhale, Shavasana. Release your arms and your legs long. Narrow or wide stance. Relax every single muscle in your body as you close your eyes. Find that sweet surrender. Release tension in your face, your jaw. Focus on your breathing. Release any thoughts. And welcome to your final resting pose. Yogis, if you'd like more time in Shavasana, take it. If you are ready to move on, deepen your breaths. Just breathe freely and naturally. Begin to move your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers, toes, taking circles to your ankles, your wrists. Bending at your elbows, cha-chaing out your knees. Move your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Inhale, wall-to-wall stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch out your belly as you lift your spine away from your mat. Exhale, fetal pose. Bend your knees slightly. Roll onto your favorite side, using your bottom arm as a pillow to protect your ear. When you are ready, press your way up to a comfortable seated position with your eyes still closed. Connect your hands at heart center space. Melt your thumbs into your heart as you extend your elbows out, and then lift your thumbs to your forehead. Thank you so much for being here, for your energy, your time, your dedication to your practice. Great work, my friends. Let's bow forward to seal our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste.